Hello everyone, I am Boyd Anderson from the National University of Singapore. In this video, I will present the work and experiences that my colleagues, Martin Hens and Lo Kok Lim, and I have had as we have revamped and iterated on our CS1 course, and importantly, talk about the tools, community, and ethos that surrounds it. First, I want to lay some groundwork in history so you can better understand our decisions and motivations. Our course, CS1 101S, dates all the way back to 1997. It was based on Hal Abelson's and Gerald J. Sussman's The Structure and Interpretation of Computer Programs, SICP, and was modeled after MIT's 6001 course. In 2012, Martin renewed focus on the CS1 101S course. He started a new approach with an adapted version of SICP based on JavaScript. Kok Lim joined the course in 2014, and I joined in 2020. This is the story of that journey, the tools we built, and the community around the course and tools that flourished. In CS1 101S, emphasis is put on small classes, with at most one student teacher to every 8 students. For a small class, this is manageable. In the course, our student teachers are known as Avengers, and the students are called Cadets. The biggest change made by Martin was the introduction of several sub-languages of JavaScript as the teaching CS1 language. JavaScript itself is a modern language with many language features not suitable for teaching CS1. Therefore, in our course, we force our students to use very small JavaScript sub-languages, where we can restrict language features until we are ready to introduce them. This helps us lower the barrier to entry for students, allowing a laser focus on the learning objectives. And currently ChatGPT doesn't know about them, so students can't use that to program, at least for now. It has the added side benefit that it simplifies the development of our tools, but more on those tools later. So how did we choose these sub-languages? Well, for CS1 101S, we have shrunk JavaScript into 4 more increasingly complex languages that we call Source Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and Chapter 4, following the first 4 SICP chapters. For example, Source Chapter 1 is such a small language that its BNF can fit in its entirety on 2 slides. Following our experience with the new CS1 101S, we now had some concrete pedagogical requirements. We wanted to keep our studios small, and to maintain SICP's approach and pedagogy using the set of JavaScript sublanguages. For this, we needed to build tools to support this course, from grading and submission of assessments to compilers and interpreters for our sublanguages, and a beginner-friendly IDE. Our asset? The core group of Avengers, who volunteered to help us build a system for teaching CS1 101S. This tool was called the Source Academy. The Source Academy is a web-based open-source learning management system and integrated development environment, developed for students by students. It consists of a React front-end and a scalable back-end written in Elixir, deployed on AWS. It supports many features for student learning and encouragement, such as a game, an achievement and contest system, as well as an IDE and assignment submission portal. It has features to support instructors, including manual and automatic grading system and other course management tools. I will quickly go through many of the main features now, but for an in-depth look, we have a demo at SIG CSE, at the Technical Symposium, and other publications that talk about system features. I will include these at the end. Here is our playground, the main place where students will program and learn. It has a built-in REPL and supports the sharing of programs as well as allowing students to collaborate in a shared editor. We also have many learning tools that support the mental models from SICP. Students can use these to check their understanding and visualize data structures and understand program evaluation and so forth. As the Source Academy is a modern web application, we have multiple modules which leverage on the multimedia aspect of the web and allow students to synthesize sounds and manipulate images and videos. The Source Academy is also the name of the spacecraft that the students stay aboard in the visual novel style game for the course. This game provides context and motivation for the students during semester. In addition, the Source Academy has an achievement system that awards experience points for completing assignments, studios, or competing in or winning contests. The Source Academy has support for running programs on some microcontrollers. In CS1 we have a robotics component based on the LEGO EV3 Mindstorms robots, directly programmable from the Source Academy. On the course administration side, there is support for automatic and manual grading, as well as the scheduling of assessments and deadlines. Finally, the SICP JavaScript version is integrated into the Source Academy and allows students to run programs directly. And indeed, this is not an exhaustive list of the features of the Source Academy. Our team continues to extend and improve it. In 2018, CS1 became the core course for first-year, first-semester computer science students at NUS. This meant going from relatively small number of students to much larger class sizes. We had big challenges ahead. Can we scale up our CS1 course without sacrificing those small groups or losing the community? As it turned out, our biggest bottleneck was not technology but manpower. To continue with our small groups, we needed to recruit many student tutors. We recruited from the previous year's batch. To achieve this, we ended up interviewing students throughout the next semester to find our candidates. In 2018, we had 412 students in the course, taught by 55 Avengers. In 2021, we had 667 students and 88 Avengers. For us, involving second-year students was crucial. They can connect with the students in a way that we cannot. Their insight and understanding of the course from the student perspective is invaluable. Without second-year students getting involved in teaching and Source Academy work, our current CS1 course would be impossible. And finally, last year, we had 741 students and 105 Avengers. The hot pink t-shirts here are our course t-shirts. We all wear them when we're teaching. The color chosen was chosen by our student teachers. As time has gone on, we now have a community of Avengers, senior and junior, which recommend to us other students to become Avengers, and they all learn from each other and get feedback from their seniors. We are now in year 10 of the course since it was moved over to JavaScript, and in year 5 of becoming the core course all CS first years must take. We would like to share some of what we've learnt and our experiences. Overall, students have liked the course, even as we scale up drastically. During the pandemic and lockdowns in Singapore, we have managed to maintain and improve student feedback. And students now rank it very highly. It is generally well above school average. And the Source Academy plays a huge role in that success in multiple ways. Not only as a learning management system, but perhaps more importantly, as a tool that students can be proud of, rally around, and build a community around. An overwhelming majority believe the Source Academy helped them understand the structure and interpretation of computer programs. While the students find the material challenging, they also find the tools and features of the Source Academy help them with their coursework and understanding. This positive feedback, as it turned out, was instrumental in allowing us to scale our course. What we found was that the community that was created around the Source Academy was in a positive feedback loop. Students who had a good experience in the course, who understood and enjoyed the material and wanted to contribute, would get involved, either as developers on the Source Academy or as student teachers. And they would improve things. They would improve the course or the Source Academy, which would then lead to students having a good experience in the course. And around we go. We truly believe that CS1 provides a unique opportunity for community building. Students who attend rightfully want to do something meaningful right from the get-go. Building the Source Academy has become a nexus for our CS1 course and has allowed us to build a community of learners which continues to grow. And yes, the Source Academy has now been built. But you can join this community. This doesn't need to be a community of NUS students only. A global community of learners taking ownership of the way that their juniors are introduced to the structure and interpretation of computer programs. Importantly, this work is student-led and student-powered. This community of current and former developers, contributors, student teachers, and the leadership team of the Source Academy have continued to impress and surprise us. So that is our journey so far. A big thank you to Martin and Cochran, who let me get involved in this project that they've been working on for the better part of a decade. Please check out our paper and presentations at SIGCSE, Technical Symposium 2023, if you can. Martin has a lightning talk and a demo, so please come and have a chat to us. The Source Academy is yours to try out online or download and play around with. We are excited to see what you do with it. Thank you.